If you've never checked out the airplane Boneyard at Davis-Mont, then you have a rare chance to tread between the aircrafts with Desert Boneyard Run 2018. Now, here with the details is event committee member, Staff Sergeant Rachel Gates. Staff Sergeant, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. What a cool event. I mean, especially if you haven't been on the base there and you haven't seen these planes, it's a nice way to get some exercise and get up close and personal with those planes. So tell us a little bit more about the event.
Absolutely. So the Desert Boneyard Run is one of the ways that we at Davis-Mont Air Force Base would like to give back to the community by putting on a run that allows community members to see the 309th AMARG from a different perspective. The 309th AMARG is the Aerospace Maintenance and Regeneration Group, also known as the Boneyard, and it's going to be a 10K run and a 5K run/walk. Right,
so really no matter what your fitness level is, your activity level, everyone's invited to join, right?
Absolutely.
Very good. And when is the run going to take place?
The run is going to be Saturday, October 27th, with open ceremony starting at 08 a.m.
Got it. And of course, there are always prohibited items. You're going to be on a military base. You have to be very careful with what you bring. Give us an idea of what we should not take with us when we go there.
Absolutely. So some items that you don't want to bring with you are going to include firearms, any tobacco products, vaping, no pets, and then we also ask that you don't bring any drones.
Don't bring drones. And can anyone show up at the run, or do they have to get registered first? I mean, what's the process look like for that?
So in order to get onto the base itself, you're going to have to be registered on active.com. However, spectators are welcome. In order to gain access to the base, they're going to have to be in a vehicle with someone who is registered. And then for the spectators, once you're inside the base, you're going to be limited to only being at the start and the finish line. Okay.
And there's different gates at the base. Which one do you recommend people go to depending on their situation?
Absolutely. So for all Department of Defense ID card holders, we recommend that you use the Craycroft, which is the main gate, and also the North Wilmot gate. And for everyone else, we recommend you use the AMAR gate, which is located at Kolb and Irvington.
Okay. And when people get there, the run begins, what can they expect to see? How many planes are stored there? You called it the AMARG?
Yes, that's the 309th AMARG.
309th AMARG. How many planes are there that we can see?
So there are nearly 4,000 aircraft at the AMARG, and they're located on 2,600 acres of land.
Wow. And so you mentioned that this is one way that Davis-Mont likes to give back to the community. So what do you think this does for the community to open it up in a way to let people in and run and get up close and personal with these planes like we're seeing in this picture? What's it really do for Tucson?
Well, I think that for the Tucson community, it allows people to see the Boneyard from a different perspective. A lot of people may think that the Boneyard is just an aircraft storage facility, but it really is so much more than that. They also regenerate aircraft, they conduct parts reclamation, and then they also perform some depot level maintenance on a vast array of warfighting aircraft to support missions all over the world. So it allows the public to see just a little bit more of that.
Well, sure. I mean, not a lot of people have that exposure to military bases in that way. And so you're right. It's sort of eye-opening in this way. We get to meet some of the players there, like yourself. You've been here in Tucson for how long, you said?
A year.
You've been here for a year. Where'd you come from before?
I was in Southern California at March Air Reserve Base.
Okay, but you've been in the military for how long?
About 7 years.
7 years, wow. Well, it's amazing how much you've done in all these years. Of course, putting on great events like this is just the cherry on top. But thank you so much for your service. Thank you for everything that you guys are doing for the community. I mean, we are a proud military community, and this is just one way, not only for you guys to give back to us, but for us to see what you guys do there, just a snippet of it, because it's just a small part of the big picture of what you guys do there. So, Staff Sergeant Rachel Gates, pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now, the Desert Boneyard Run is taking place on Saturday, October 27th, with the opening ceremony starting at 8 a.m. Register before the 26th on active.com to secure your spot, and to learn more, log on to dmforcesupport.com.